How much influence do fraternal orders have in the modern day? You can turn back now, or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Here are the facts. A fraternal order is an umbrella term for thousands of widely divergent groups from the time of ancient Greece to the modern day. This could be everything from the fraternities at your local college to the Mason Lodge in your town. Fraternal orders are sometimes also called brotherhoods, but the connections between individuals in these groups are usually a shared common set of interests rather than a shared bloodline. And nowadays, they're not exclusively the domain of men. Some of these groups are incredibly old, while others are more recent. Some are organized around purely social principles, such as perceptions of pedigree or nobility. Others are founded to support political ideas or volunteer work, and still others are founded for members of the same trade, such as law enforcement or banking. With such a storied history, it's no surprise that various fraternal orders are so attractive to members of certain professions. In some cases, argue writers like Max Abelson and Zeke Foe, that's the problem. You have to be in a fraternal order to reach some levels of success and influence, and that journey is fraught with corruption. Here's where it gets crazy. In their 2013 article for Bloomberg, Abelson and Foe claim that membership in a fraternity is often one of the crucial requirements for early success in Wall Street. The frat alumni already working in an organization actively push to get their younger frat brothers selected for coveted internships. The writers claim that this fraternity pipeline helps undergraduates beat odds 3 times steeper than Princeton University's record low acceptance rate, with Goldman Sachs Group choosing 350 investment banking interns from over 17,000 applicants in 2013 alone. Of course, it's no real secret that membership in a college frat gives someone an extra edge in a competitive environment. And while the US is, in theory, a meritocracy, in practice, nepotism and private organizations play an enormous role in professional and public life. As terrible as it might sound, an equal or even less qualified person can and often will beat out a superior candidate if they have the right connections. This is not to demonize all fraternal groups, which, again, is a term that encompasses a vast array of widely dissimilar organizations. Service groups in particular provide much-needed funding for schools, hospitals, and other charitable causes. Trade groups such as the Fraternal Order Police have historically assisted the families of deceased officers. And in the US, fraternal orders have a very long and active history. Early in the country's inception, writers like de Tocqueville noted the popularity of private organizations as well as their tremendous influence on public life. One of the earliest third parties in the United States was called the Anti-Masonic Party, which was founded in 1828 for the express purpose of fighting what they claimed was the undue and nefarious influence of Freemasonry on U.S. politics. These concerns continue in the modern day. As author Kevin Roose claims, Wall Street has a secret society called Kappa Beta Phi. Roose infiltrated a fairly lighthearted Kappa Beta Phi induction ceremony in 2012, and after waiting for 2 years, he released an article about this to support his forthcoming book. The entertainment at this ceremony included risque satire ridiculing various politicians, the disastrous financial bailout, and more. Although this might be in bad taste, it isn't against the law to make jokes. Still, numerous readers angrily responded to what they saw as cold-hearted gloating by those responsible for the financial disasters of the recent years. As Roose was apprehended at the party, 2 financiers asked him to keep the story of the evening secret in exchange for possible future favors. When it comes to fraternal orders, this was just one recent example of the stuff they don't want you to know. Financial fraud, murder, cannibalism. Stay tuned to learn more about criminals who got away in our upcoming episodes.